A friend of mine told me he heard on the news there's a cure for HIV/AIDS.
There is no cure for HIV. Available treatments make it possible to live a long and active life, but treatments are not a cure. Hi, my name is Ken. I'm the Executive Director of ACCM. I was diagnosed with HIV in 1997.
The treatment for HIV is not necessarily something that's easy for people to live with. Everybody's regime is different. For some people, they take between 1 and 3 pills a day, while other people have got to take up to 30 pills a day at specific times to properly ensure that there's always enough medication in the bloodstream. Needless to say, it changes people's lives. A person on HIV medication has got to plan their meals around their pills. This can affect everything from dinner with friends to going to the movies and even travel. A lot of countries, including the United States, refuse entry to anybody who's HIV positive.
These are the medications I take each day for my HIV. I also take a number of other things to treat conditions that I probably wouldn't have if I didn't have HIV and I had a healthy immune system.
Some of the possible side effects of HIV medication includes loss of appetite, nausea and vomiting, headaches, rashes, fatigue, liver problems, kidney problems, and diarrhea. Sound like fun yet? And that doesn't even include cost. Without Medicare or some other kind of private or public health insurance, a person taking HIV medication can be expected to pay about $1,500 per month. And that's just to stay alive.
Because of all the possible side effects of HIV medications, adherence is especially difficult. You're supposed to be at least 95% adherent to your HIV medication. That means taking it how you're supposed to and when you're supposed to 95% of the time. That can be difficult when you have side effects that make you feel like the pills are making you sicker, not better.
How many of you have ever had to take antibiotics for something like a sinus infection or bronchitis? Well, 50% of people who are taking antibiotics for a sinus infection or bronchitis fail to take their medications when they're supposed to. Only 58% of doctors take their medication when they're supposed to. Now, for someone who's HIV positive, they don't have that kind of luxury. As we just heard, you've got to adhere to your medication schedule 95% of the time. Otherwise, the medication stops working effectively, and that's bad news to someone who's already got a compromised immune system.